Welcome back to G-Man-P, the great TV. If you tuned in, hit that like, share, and subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. What we talking about today is, I got something else in Leviticus I wanted to talk about. It's Leviticus 26 to 27. It says, Leviticus 26, as for the person who turns to the spirit mediums and the fortune tellers so as to commit spiritual prostitution with them, I will certainly turn against that person and cut him off from his people. You must sanctify yourselves and become holy, because I am Jehovah your God, and you must keep my statute and carry them out. I am Jehovah, who is sanctifying you. If there is any man who curses his father or his mother, you should be put to death without fail. Since he has cursed his father or his mother, his own blood is upon him. Now regarding a man who commits adultery with another man's wife, the one who commits adultery with the wife of his fellow man should be put to death without fail. The adulterer and the adulteress, a man who lies down with his father's wife, has exposed his father to shame. Both of them should be put to death without fail. Their own blood is upon them. If a man lies down with his daughter-in-law, both of them should be put to death without fail. They have violated what is natural. Their own blood is upon them. If a man lies down with a male, the same as one lies down with a woman, both of them have done a detestable thing. They should be put to death without fail. Their own blood is upon them. If a man takes a woman and her mother, it is an obscene act. They should burn him and them in the fire, so that obscene conduct may not continue among them. If a man has intercourse with a beast, he should be put to death without fail, and you should kill the beast. If a woman approaches any beast to have intercourse with it, you must kill the woman and the beast. They should be put to death without fail. Their own blood is upon them. If a man has sexual relations with his sister, the daughter of his father or the daughter of his mother, and he sees her nakedness and she sees his nakedness, it is disgrace. They must be cut off before the eyes of the son of their people. He has exposed his sister to shame. He should answer for his error. If a man lies down with a ministering woman and has sexual relations with her, both he and she has exposed her flow of blood. Both of them must be cut off from among their people. You must not have sexual relations with your mother's sister or your father's sister, because that would be exposing a blood relative to shame. They should have answered for their error. A man who lies down with his uncle's wife has exposed his uncle to shame. They should answer for their sin. They should die childless. If a man takes his brother's wife, it is something abhorrent. He has exposed his brother to shame. They should become childless. You must keep all my statutes and all the judicial decisions and carry them out, so that the land where I bring you to dwell will not vomit you out. You must not walk in the statutes of the nations that I am driving out from before you, for they have done all these things, and I abhorred them. That is why I say to you, you will take possessions of their land, and I will give it to you as your possession, a land flowing with milk and honey. Jehovah your God, I am, who has set you apart from the peoples. You must make a distinctive distinction between the clean animal and the unclean, and between the unclean bird and the clean. You must not make yourselves loathsome by means of the animal or a bird or anything that creeps on the ground that I set apart for you to regard as unclean. You must be holy to me, because I, Jehovah, am holy, and I am setting you apart from the people to become mine. Any man or woman who acts as a spiritual medium or is, no, any man or woman who acts as a spirit medium or is a fortune teller should be put to death without fail. The people should stone them to death. Their own blood is upon them. Okay. Now I want to read Leviticus 21, 9 to 24. Leviticus 21, 9. Now, if the daughter of a priest should profane herself by committing prostitution, she is profaning her father. She should be burned in the fire. The high priest of his brother, on whose head the anointing oil is poured and who has been installed to wear the priestly garments, should not let his head go ungroomed or tear his garments. He should not approach any dead person. He may not defile himself even for his father or his mother. He should not go out from the sanctuary and should not profane the sanctuary of his God. For the sign of dedication, the anointing oil of his God is upon him. I am Jehovah. He must not take as a wife a woman who is a virgin. He may not marry a widow, a divorced woman, one who has been defiled, or a prostitute. But he should take a virgin from his people as a wife. He should not profane his offspring among his people, for I am Jehovah who is sanctifying him. Jehovah continued speaking to Moses, saying, Tell Aaron, no man of your offspring throughout their generation who has a defect may approach to present the breed of his God. If there is any man who has a defect, he may not approach. A man who is blind, of lame, or has a disfigured face, or one limb too long, a man with a fractured foot or a fractured hand. So I just wanted to go on with God's obligation, his judicial decisions on how things really should be. So if you tuned in, hit that like, share, and subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. Peace.